Just letting you know this is only my spoiler first impressions of the episode. Check my pinned comment for a free gift related to this video. And to watch my unfiltered reactions with exclusive bonuses, join my Ashamoji TV Club. The link is in the description box below. Now, here's my afterthoughts of this episode of Fringe.
Whew. Okay. There's a lot, but let's focus on the episode, people. Alrighty. I already know the scene that I love. Okay, yes. The scene where Walter makes this proclamation that Peter is activated in some way as some kind of weapon with the machine. And then we have this final shot of him looking in the mirror, contemplating this connection now with the machine that I'm presuming it's beyond a symbiotic thing going on there between the two. Okay. So that's my scene that I really enjoyed because it reveals a lot. But other scenes that I loved, of course, were that scene between Peter and Olivia where she is apologizing to him of her not considering what an impact his situation with Olivia had on him. I thought that was really nice. And since you know that I really want them together, I'm also looking at that as possible foreshadowing that she may look past everything and give him a second chance. But then find out he's been killing shapeshifters. And then she'll be like, you lied to me. How can I trust you? Oh no. And then another drama between them will ensue with that. But if they don't end up doing that cliche, I'll be really happy about that. But okay, let's talk about this whole thing with Peter killing shapeshifters. I think it makes total sense. Aside from the reveal that he was weaponized, what thereof, aside from that, I thought it made complete sense that he would, as he puts it, instead of being reactive, take action to find out what's what so that he can understand how to beat Walter and whatever intentions they have with the machine on their end. Now, without Peter to even operate the machine, I'm not really sure what Walter is going to do as backup. I mean, essentially, I think it's fair to say he might try to kidnap Peter again, but this time make sure he doesn't leave. And that will likely mean a new episode at some point in the season where we touch base with what's going on in the other universe and what plans they're going to have there. But I'm thinking if Peter is activated, I'm just using that term right now because that's all I could think of, especially with the way they ended off this episode with him quite contemplative about his situation. I'm wondering if... No, that wouldn't make any sense. Because I was thinking maybe since they have Peter on this part of things, maybe Walter Nate will try to send an army to not kidnap Peter, but essentially... But maybe it's plausible. Alright, no. I told myself I wouldn't go on too many trying to guess. So, sorry, I'm not trying to tease you and then withdraw. I'm just trying to slow down the momentum of my habit here. The whole mystery with this machine and Peter was great fun to watch, and I look forward to seeing how it unfolds with a lot of, oh my gosh, moments. If you had $1 for every time I said, oh my gosh, you'd be a millionaire. I know it. Okay, Ashamoji rating. Wait. Before I get to that, I want to say also, I find it very fun and entertaining to watch this progression with Walter trying to get back his... Yes, actually, I want to make a commentary on that. So Walter getting back his intelligence or the brain tissues that he was missing, regrowing it. I love how they're showing it in increments with the serum. And so in this episode, they show the behavior patterns with the monkey and all that. And the next episode or whatever episode to come, I look forward to seeing basically at what point is it going to get? Is he going to completely regrow his tissue? And then we're going to have the problem of him becoming whole, and in and of itself, as many of you have stated and confirmed, that Walter is not the best version of him. It's similar to the Walternate I'm seeing. And so on that end, if that ends up being the case, without going too much into that, if that ends up being the case, that would be pretty cool because it would be on even playing field, Walternate versus Walter, essentially. And then there's that consequence of the personality change that may ensue. But I'm holding hope, considering that they want to keep two distinct Walters for me as a viewer to be entertained by. I'm going to just take a leap of faith that if he does regrow his brain tissue and he gets the intelligence he's looking for to match things up, he'll still be this version of Walter that's lovable by us as viewers, and then have the advantage as an add-on, really, to combat the other Walter and his plans. And then we still have two distinct Walters, and it's, I don't know how to word it. It's just more engaging. It's more engaging because it's so satisfying to then see where he started from in episode 1 of the first season and how far he's come and to what degree that will mean for him going forward to help out and still be able to add more insight because his intelligence has increased and still be a nice person. I think that's great, and I think that would be wonderful. All right, now as for my Ashamoji rating, I give it 5 because it had so much going for it. And although it is a bit overwhelming now that we have the first people and their books and whatever they're involved with this whole scenario as an extra added stuff for me to contemplate, despite that, though, I thought they executed a lot more than I expected in one episode. We have these shapeshifters being murdered. We have the mole that's introduced and then revealed in the same episode, which I kind of expected to be a prolonged mystery, perhaps for another couple of episodes, but nope, they wrapped it all up. And then, of course, with the reveal with Peter being the one who's been capping them all off. So that's a lot that they executed quite nicely in one episode, and then on top of that to add more layers of stuff to consider. And that's what this show seems to be doing very, very well. So to give it anything less than 5 Ashemojis is a sin! And I think you'll agree with me. So there you have it, people. That's my reaction to episode 11 from the 3rd season of Fringe. I look forward to reading your comments about this episode. Share what your favorite moment is, or whatever aspect about it that you think I should be aware of in terms of trivia. I love that stuff. And of course, if you want access to my full reaction to this episode, uncut, unfiltered, details about joining my club is in the description box below for you. So until my reaction to episode 12, I'm tuning out, peacing out, goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.